try to do is go racing on the cheap. So welcome to 200 Degrees. Let's hit some gravel. Rallycross racing is basically rally on a budget, where there's a small track set up in the woods and you can take whatever car you want, anything you want. And so if you don't want to damage your daily, you can find something as beautiful as this, a 1981 Peugeot 505 diesel. This was $450, which makes it $400 too much. The registration was about $100 and fixing it was about $100. Racing was $100 and a $50 trailer rental, which means I'm sitting under $1,000 for a full day of racing in a race car. The day starts off pretty quick. 8 o'clock is the tech inspection, 8:30 is the driver's meeting, and by 9 o'clock you're sitting in cars, driving around the track to familiarize yourself before you try to hit it at speed. Wow, Subaru! Who's this car? Rallycross racing is the not scientific form. We're going around a track while being timed. You get a set track. The track is broken. It's potholy, but it's a great time, especially in a car you don't care about, which is this one. Rallycross can be done in a field or in a track-like setup here. What they do is they use tires to make the track, so they slow you down. So if you have an open field, it's just going to be cones, tires, but it's going to be whatever you have available. You can bring full-built rally cars. I mean, the Renault Clio that's running is a stage rally car, as well as the second-gen Golf GTI. There are people here who have 2 handbrakes, one for each wheel, hydraulic handbrakes, it's everything. If you want to get serious about this, you can actually be competitive. Or if you just want to come out and have fun, you can bring anything with wheels that runs and have a great time. This thing with the steering rack of a school bus requires a little bit of input. It lives for another round. And then you're done. And then you line back up and go for another round. It's a 1981 Peugeot 505 diesel, 2.3 liter non-turbo 4-speed manual. I am running all season street tires and I am doing terribly, but I can clutch kick it, get it sideways and shoot rooster tails. It is great. With 69 horsepower on tap, we are far from competitive, but if you just get yourself out here in something that runs, then you are off to the races because of how much fun you can have rallycrossing. The racing categories are divided into 2. There are 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. This particular day, 100% of the 4-wheel drives were Subarus, and most of the 2-wheel drives were Volkswagens. There were a couple of odd ones out and a couple of rear-wheel drive cars competing for the bottom 5 spots, but it was really a great variety of vehicles, mostly filled by Subarus and Volkswagens with strange things off to the side. Racing is divided between a morning and afternoon. You get a 2-wheel drive and then a 4-wheel drive run in the morning, and then a lunch break, and then a 2-wheel drive and a 4-wheel drive run in the afternoon before we do our drivers meeting, announce the winners, and losers.
So from the bottom, 17 Metro.
Before we all head into our cars and make our ways home. So over the course of the day, we got 18 runs in this car. It is an absolute piece of crap. It was one of the slowest cars there. Matt behind the camera got last, but I got 4th to last. It was brilliant. Because at the end of the day, we still have the car, we can do this again. It's a budget way to get into racing, and we're about to head home and plan for the next adventure. Thank you very much for watching 200 Degrees, and I hope to see you up here, because it'd be fun to have more cars.